welcome to the Sunset Safari where the sun is shining and the weather is sweet. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. My name is Steve and I'm joined by BK on camera, and as always, we're very excited and delighted to be out and about with you on this Feline Thursday. You might wonder, why are we looking at these impala? Well, everybody, they're going crazy, and they are probably looking at a leopard that we haven't yet managed to find.
Our herd of elephants has very kindly come onto the clearings close to home, and we are enjoying their presence very much. And they're all feeding independently, obviously entirely in audio contact with each other, and at this stage visual contact with each other. They can see each other, they can hear each other, and they'll be chatting away infrasonically as they feed. And a couple of the cows with the younger calves are heading off into the thicker bush, but we're enjoying this large cow here, and she seems to be making a rather concerted effort to spend some time with us. Now, I don't know if that's because of Olaf's t-shirt. I mean, it's not an unusual t-shirt, it's a normal t-shirt. I don't know if it's because the smell of my sunscreen, but she seems to be enjoying just being around us, and it's such an honor always.
We have an amazing view of some giraffes here. It's such a cool perspective. It's such a nice angle, this. You know, we've obviously got these two giraffes, and it's if you look at your photography as well, you know, one of your your main concepts that you can incorporate into your photography is leading lines and depth in your photo. And obviously there's specific camera settings that you can use for depth. But I mean, look how your eye automatically goes to this big giraffe that's standing up. And then it's after having a good look at that, your eye is automatically drawn to the back of the photo there. And it's just so nice to get a different perspective here. These giraffes are really reading the script. I mean, we're getting to compare, you know, one standing up, one lying down. This really is amazing.
We have these lions look like they're establishing hunting here. They start to take directions as they move, and what makes me more confident about them, only the adults that are really up in front. One is the drainage line, one is gonna walk on the bank of the drainage line, and the rest are still coming. The way they're moving, honestly speaking, that tells that it really establishing hunting in the area. It could be something that they can smell or something they can hear as they are lying down there. They all just get up and tend to move in this hunting mode. Unbelievable. If you look at this female head skin or coat, tell us a little bit of a history. A lot of fighters getting involved in this pride. I'm not sure whether it's amongst themselves or it could be another pride that they're really having interference with them, or having a little bit of a territorial fight with the females. Could be like as Owen saying, there's one individual female that she was very fond climbing trees called Legatha. It could be her. She might be with this pride because she grows up in the area alone, and she able to climb trees, stealing kills from leopards, and also for her protection because hyena and other species that might interact with her while she's lonely by that time. She used to go up in a tree as a defense from the other trees. Also use trees in order to see, as leopard does. You need to be in an elevated area. As you can see now, what she's doing, she's going up in the tree in order to see what might be really in a clearing. Well, who is involved there and how many? Oh, that is very important. Lazy Larry is a young male. I mean, he's been around in the area. Most of the time I've seen, my first time when I get into the area, this particular young male, the pride itself, it looked like they were having a little bit of a disagreement with young male to join the pride and move all together. But as I understand, one day we were lucky with Kate. She told us that she was born within the pride, so you cannot know what makes them. I was thinking that she might join this pride, kicked out from different pride and join in. That can happen when the young lion still young. They can go and join any pride as long as the pride able to really accept the individual. Even though you can see like time and again growling for that particular, but he doesn't have to really run away from this pride because it's nothing that he can make a change here or try to mate with a female. Still young. He's just partnered the pride, of course, just because he needs to eat and able need to security because if he's lonely out in nature, it can be so much dangerous for him.
Here we have found a spotted hyena, which many of you wanted to see when I did my pre-drive live. Now this spotted hyena is considering life very carefully. It is thinking to itself, what best chance do I have of finding something to steal? And this spotted hyena is heading up towards quarantine clearings, the clearings just outside our camp. And now it is out of sight. Let me see if I can spot it coming through here. I cannot because the grass is incredibly thick. I have no doubt some of you will be able to identify that hyena from the 3.5 seconds we were viewing it. Absolutely unbelievable. Somebody has identified that hyena as Orion. I mean, that is astounding. That's not a phone buzzing, by the way. It's a trapped beetle of some description. We have managed to find a chameleon. This is the flap-necked chameleon. And it is sitting in a guarri bush. I will give you 20 points if you can tell me who I am pretending to be. 20 points. This is a very big flap-necked chameleon. If it was to extend its tail out, it would probably be about 10 inches long, maybe 8.5 inches long. So somewhere between 20 and 25 centimeters. And contrary to popular belief, of course, these chameleons are not nocturnal. Excuse me. They are diurnal. And this behavior they have of hanging out on trees like this at night is where they sleep. That's what they're doing. They're having a good hard sleep.
Can you believe we've got an African wildcat? Yay! At Madikwe, and it's our first African wildcat that we've seen this side. It's actually Igor's first African wildcat ever. So that is so amazing. I'm happy to at least have this moment with Igor. And of course with all your viewers at home. Don't go away. No! Don't go. I've got eyes. You can see. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there you can see the eyes. An African wildcat. So that is so nice. Look at it. Hello. So cute. And if you want to think about an African wildcat, if you want to compare it to something, a domestic cat. Okay, so they look exactly like a domestic cat, but an African wildcat is grey with these beautiful little black lines on its legs. So absolutely stunning. So a very small cat and solitary as well. So of course mainly coming out at night time, nocturnal, and of course trying to hunt any kind of rodents. So little gerbils, field mice, rats, cane rats, or anything like that. They'll definitely will be quite interested in. Even birds, of course. So you'll find any birds that's nocturnal birds that's roaming around on the ground and that and not aware of them. Something like your spotted thickney, even your courses, bronze wing courses, they could also be caught by these African wildcats. Yes, this is so awesome. I think it is amazing, and I know that it is. Oh, there it goes. Look at it. There he goes. Bye bye. Oh, he's gonna go sit for us. Oh, how cute. I think he's just doing that for Mel, for our director, as she is, because it's her last show today. So I think this African wildcat has decided to pose for Mel. Mel, there you are. And I know Mel loves her cats. She loves them to bits. But you can just see its eyes. Come on, dude. Pounce on something. Pounce on something. But yes, what a fantastic afternoon again, all around. Of course, Marips and lions in Pridelands, lions at Madikwe, and yes, and a winking African wildcat that's winking at Mal. So definitely, what a afternoon on our sunset safari as always. It is so action-packed, and definitely we want to thank everybody for all your comments and all your questions. As always, we love hearing from everybody. And once again, Mel, all the best. It was fantastic having you as a director once again in our ears. And as well from the Wild Earth team, from everybody, have a pleasant evening. And we'll see you on our sunrise safari tomorrow.